What's going on? How's everybody doing? Jay Daniel here. Thank you for joining me in day 55 of our journey from zero to hero, earning $10,000 a month as an inbound closer. So, for today's video, I'm just gonna talk about anchors. It's like emotions, states, something really cool that I noticed, and I think we all do, right? Like for me, I like playing basketball, and sometimes you're in a gym and they're playing music and you just feel really good. Sometimes you'll put headphones on and you're doing little drills. I'm wearing headphones, right? And I'm doing drills, and I just feel like oh, I'm in flow. I'm unstoppable. And I was I also I cleaned up my music, right? So before I would listen to a lot of like Big Pun, Nas, all these guys, and like their music is good, don't get me wrong, but when they're talking about and every second word they're like swearing, talking about how the world sucks, or or they're gonna kill somebody, or I started listening to like cheesier but cleaner music, and kind of listening to it, right? And even stuff that'll just get me hyped. But I started listening to some music, and wow, sometimes I'll listen to something, I'll listen to music, and it just lights me on like on fire, and I like, whether that's just getting motivated to get going, whether that's like if I'm down or whatever, where if I'm like up and I want to get more up, like music really does it, and it's the coolest thing. Looks like I'm about to get hit with a storm. Yeah, it's the coolest thing, and music is really powerful, and just something I noticed though, like about the cleaning up the music, like in the inbound closer course, right? Eli, who's like a monster salesperson, I think anybody who's made over $1 million, as a salesperson is incredible. But he was saying, and this is something that Tony Robbins says a lot, it's like human psychology just comes back to like a little thing called a triad. And that triad, you've heard me reference this if you watched some earlier videos, but the triad of influencing ourselves and others is your language, the words you speak, how you describe things and give them meaning, what you're focusing on, because your mind can only focus on one thing. Like if you're pissed, you can't be grateful. If you're grateful, you can't be pissed, stuff like that. And your physiology, like if you move your body, it's if somebody's depressed, if somebody's depressed, and I were to say, hey, so describe a depressed person to, if I give you $100,000, or if I donate $100,000 to your favorite charity, describe a depressed person for me. You can probably figure it out, right? Without even looking at them, with your eyes closed. Like, okay, they're leaning up, they're slouched, they have a frown, all this stuff. Like that's your physiology. And if you think about somebody who's like happy, in a really good mood, like they're smiling, chest is out, like confident, like so. Your physiology, your physiology, your language, and your focus. Those three things are kind of what control like emotions and state and your mind and stuff. And with music, I don't know if it's like if it goes back. I think it's because it's focus. Like when sometimes in music, right? Like and this is so corny, right? There's some songs where like this is my destiny. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm set out to do. They look down on me and I got here, right? And you do hear that a lot in like some of the more like hardcore music, but like that's just stuff like that. It's really I guess when you focus on that, it's really motivating. And I guess physiology too. Like if you're listening to some hardcore music, like you're gonna like start like really getting into it. So just a little tidbit on influence, something that I'm picking up on. Really effective for me. Like if it's 6 a.m. and I'm laying down, I don't feel like getting up, and I just can't muster the mental muscle to get up. Like music will do it. Like music will literally like you know, music and putting together a playlist of those songs that do that for you. Like I know what's his name? Jordan Belfort, The Wolf on Wall Street. He wrote a book on sales. It's called The Way of the Wolf, and in it he talks about how, like, if you want to, like, the top performers in the world, they have things that they go to get themselves, like, powerful. Like basketball players, there's certain things they do. Like LeBron throws up the dirt or whatever, he throws up the powder, and he says that what he used to do is he would take this it's like a square with a little thing on the end, a rectangle with a little thing on the end, and he would literally just put it next to his nose, and he would just like smell it, and apparently the smell would bring him back to a time when he was on fire. It's kind of like let's say you had a past relationship, and the person you were in the relationship with used to wear a certain kind of like perfume or cologne. Like if you smell it, you're brought back to those times, right? If you used to be a basketball player and your coach drove an orange Camaro, and you see an orange Camaro, you're like, oh shit, my coach, right? You know, the visual, because your senses are linked to your memories. It's really cool. And in The Way of the Wolf, he says one thing you can do is you can actually just take a smell and smell it when you're at as soon as you close a sale, like an actual sale, you just smell it, then you link it, and then every time you close a sale, you smell it and you link it, and then months later, without even closing a sale, you can smell it, and you'll be in the state of when you would close the sale. And it's called an anchor. It's really, really cool. And just to give you an example of how it works, like if you have a dog and they hear a bell, right, it's not going to do anything. But if you have a dog and every time that you ring the bell, he gets food, right? Bing, he comes, he gets food. 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 Like soon, right? He'll associate like the bell to food. So just ringing the bell without him getting food, he'll start like salivating at the mouth, like, and, you know, and his focus will be controlled, and that's a dog. So you can imagine people. It's really cool how our brains work. And just a quick side note, I tinted my windows. The side ones are both 15%, so 15% of light can come through it. The front one is, I think 65%. I would have done it way lower, but, you know, I don't want to get any tickets. And the back one, too. It's, how much is it? Yeah, 15%. I paid $250. I paid $240, like $247, like with tax and everything for the job. I had a couple people tell me it's a ripoff. Let me know if it is down in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe. I will be posting every day until I hit my goal of $10,000 a month as an inbound closer. I'll be documenting the whole thing. These videos aren't just for you guys. I watch them too. Sometimes, like if I'm having a bad day, I'll just sit back and watch a video, and it'll just remind me what I'm doing this for, because it's just how I love video, man. It's the most amazing thing. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily episodes. I post every day at or before 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain, or 6 p.m. Pacific. If you live in anywhere else in the world, just do a time conversion from those times and you'll figure it out. Thanks for watching and have an awesome day. Peace.